This is going to be a short and brief video about the power dynamic between Corso and Balkan, as it's depicted by the camera. I've mentioned in other videos, when you watch a film many times, sometimes we notice moments that stick out. In this case, particular non-verbal cues. There's Corso slouching in his chair, Balkan when he's looking down at the plebs. Now I've shared my theories. How Corso is exhibiting a form of sloth, one of the 7 deadly sins. How Balkan shows disdain for most of the world. While Dean Corso and Boris Balkan were physically in the same scene 3 times, they only interacted with each other in 2 of them. In Balkan Tower and the Devil's Tower. What I've seen is not just the power dynamics, but how one has an advantage over the other. Just as interesting, we have to wonder, do the 2 scenes mirror each other? Balkan introduces himself to Corso as Corso is slacking in his chair. Balkan towers over him. Just remember this moment as it comes back later. Balkan's dominance, or presumed dominance, begins in the lecture room. On their way to the elevator, Balkan even belittles him. However, in the elevator, their relationship comes to a balance. Balkan is the client. Corso takes the money. Most of the time, they do not look at each other in the elevator. Note that the men are speaking in a box. Balkan's study is where the plot is laid out. Balkan has money and a passion for a certain protagonist. Corso has the talent and means to carry out the job. There is balance and understanding, a trade of money for services. Yet, Balkan has to show there are many who are beneath him. In the study, there is a little Easter egg, the Devil's Tower. It comes up a couple times before the finale. So, what was so special about that? Let's begin with coincidences. While we don't see Balkan, he does speak to Corso, while Corso is inside a phone booth, a box, sort of like an elevator car. Alright, that's probably a stretch. We begin at Balkan's tower and end at the Devil's Tower. Is this another stretch? Corso tracks down Balkan in the middle of his ceremony. Balkan makes a slightly exaggerated gesture, enough to grab attention. This is the mirrored opposite of Balkan looking down from his tower. Because here, Corso has the advantage. Balkan attempts to bargain by offering Corso a big paycheck back in New York. As Corso descends, he slowly gives up his leverage. When he stands as an equal with Balkan, well, that's something Balkan won't stand for. Corso is pushed through the floor, and we're back where we started, with Balkan looking down on Corso in his rumpled coat. Soon after this moment, Balkan is finished with humanity and prepares to go where no one may follow. I give you my allegiance, master. I pledge myself to you, body and soul. Let me fear neither noose, nor fire, nor poison. Let me walk unscathed among lepers and the plague-ridden. Erase me from the book of life and inscribe me in the black book of death. Balkan's hubris and a forged engraving ends in burning failure. Meanwhile, Corso manages to climb back up to the chamber. The power dynamic switches again. This time, it is Corso who towers above, while Balkan writhes in agony. In their last moment together, Corso uses his advantage to offer an act of mercy. If you enjoy the Ninth Gate, I've got other videos here and on my main channel, and kindly consider a like, share, or subscribe. It does help a lot. This is Mr. G of Synergy. Thanks for watching.